They told me about your games, but I thought I could win. I lost, and now I'm paying the price. I ignored the truth, and now I'm left with the pieces of a broken heart I shouldn't have had to pick up. Your manipulations were my blind spot, and now I'm left to face the consequences of ignoring them. You were the warning sign I refused to see until it was too late. I thought I could change the ending, but your lies were always the plot I could never escape. I let you into my life despite the warnings, and now I'm struggling to find myself again in the mess you left behind. I let myself believe in your promises, but now all I'm left with is the shattered pieces of my trust. They tried to warn me about the storm you were, but I thought I could weather it. Now I'm drowning. You showed me what I wanted to see, and I ignored everything I should have seen. Everyone saw your true colors, but I kept painting over the cracks, hoping it would be a masterpiece. I thought your lies were love, and now I'm left with nothing but the scars of my ignorance. You fed me your darkness disguised as light, and I ate it all up without questioning a thing. I ignored the warnings and let you into my life, only to watch everything fall apart because of it. I let your manipulations define me, and now I'm left trying to piece together who I used to be. You were the illusion I chased, but now I see you for what you really are, a trap I walked straight into. I thought I could fix you, but all I did was break myself in the process. Your love was a war I wasn't prepared to fight, and now I'm left with the scars of my surrender. I ignored the signs because I wanted to believe in something real. Now all I have are the lies you left behind. They said you'd tear me apart, and I thought I could handle it. Now I'm picking up the pieces of my broken heart. I ignored the warnings of those who loved me, and now I'm haunted by the decisions I thought were right. I let your words cloud my judgment, and now I'm left seeing clearly the destruction you caused. You were a lesson I didn't want to learn, but I had no choice but to face the truth you left me with. I thought I could rewrite your story, but all I ended up with was a chapter I wish I could erase. The lies you told me are now the chains that bind me to the past I can't escape. Everyone saw you for what you were, but I refused to listen, hoping I could change the ending. Your words were sweet, but behind them was nothing but the bitterness of betrayal I refused to acknowledge. I thought I could handle your toxicity, but now it's taken root in places I can't even reach. They warned me about your deceit, and now I see the truth, but it's too late to undo the damage. I ignored the truth for the sake of love, and now I'm left with nothing but regret. You had me fooled into thinking I was special, but now I realize I was just another pawn in your game. I ignored the red flags, thinking love could erase them. Now I'm living in the wreckage of my decisions. You made me feel like I was everything, but now I see that I was nothing but an afterthought. I saw the warning signs, but I was too busy convincing myself that this time it would be different. I let you in, and now I'm left with the aftermath of ignoring everything I should have known. You took my trust and twisted it into a weapon, and now I'm left to rebuild from the damage. I ignored the truth because I was too afraid of facing it, and now I'm paying the price for my fear. I ignored all the warning bells because I wanted to believe in the fantasy you promised. Your lies were the knife, and I handed it to you willingly, believing it would never cut me. Everyone saw through your facade, but I was the one who believed in the mask you wore. I ignored the truth because I wanted to believe in the fairy tale you told me, and now it's shattered. You taught me that trust, once broken, is almost impossible to repair. I ignored their warnings, thinking I was different, but now I'm just like everyone else you've hurt. You showed me what love wasn't, and I stayed too long, hoping it would turn into something it never could be. I ignored the lies because I wanted to feel special, but now all I feel is betrayed. You were a dream that turned into a nightmare, and I kept chasing it, even though I saw the signs. I thought I could change the narrative, but in the end, you wrote the story I wish I'd never been a part of. I ignored the truth because I was afraid of being alone, and now I'm left with the emptiness you created. Everyone told me you'd break me, but I was too stubborn to listen. Now I'm a shell of the person I once was. You made me feel like I was your everything, but now I realize I was just a fleeting moment in your game. I ignored the signs because I wanted to believe in something that wasn't meant for me. I should have listened when they warned me about you, but I was blinded by the idea of you being something you never were. I ignored the red flags, convinced that you'd change, but now I see I was just lying to myself. They said you were trouble, but I thought I could handle it. Now I'm drowning in the mess you left behind. You promised me the world, but all I got was your lies wrapped in sweet words. Everyone saw through your games, but I chose to believe in the fantasy you sold me. They warned me you'd hurt me, and yet I welcomed you with open arms, thinking I could change the outcome. Your charm was a poison I willingly drank, ignoring the warning signs that were staring me in the face. They tried to protect me, but I ignored their advice, and now I'm left to deal with the consequences. You made me question my own judgment, and now I'm living with the aftermath of ignoring the truth. I thought love would change you, but all it did was make your manipulation harder to see. You were the storm I saw coming, but I let it crash into me anyway. Everyone warned me about your lies, and I thought I could handle it. Now I see how wrong I was. I ignored the warnings, and now I have to live with the truth that I should have trusted them. Your words felt like a sweet melody, but behind them, I missed the noise of deception. They tried to tell me, but I was too busy listening to the lies you whispered into my ear. The truth was there all along, but I was too stubborn to see it. They warned me you were trouble, but I convinced myself I was strong enough to survive it. I thought I could change you, but in the end, you just changed me into someone I never wanted to be. Your love was supposed to heal me, but it only broke me further. I ignored the signs because I wanted to believe in something that wasn't real. You were the lesson I never wanted to learn, but I had to go through it to finally wake up. Everyone saw the truth except me, and now I'm stuck with the heartache I refused to see coming. I ignored the people who cared about me, and now I'm left alone with the consequences of my choices. You showed me the truth too late, but at least I know better now. They told me your love was a game, but I played along, thinking I could win. I lost. The warnings were loud and clear, but I chose to believe in the silence of my own wishes. You broke me, but I allowed it to happen because I refused to hear the truth when it was shouted. They told me your love was toxic, but I mistook it for passion. I ignored the wisdom of those who cared for me, and now I carry the weight of their foresight. Everyone saw the danger, but I thought I was the exception. Turns out, there are no exceptions. I thought love would make everything right, but all it did was open my eyes to the lies. The truth always comes out, even if it's too late to save the wreckage you've caused. They warned me you would betray me, but I thought I could trust you. Now I can't trust myself. Your actions were clear, but I was too busy listening to your sweet words to hear the truth. You were a dream I should have woken up from, but I chose to stay in the fantasy. Everyone warned me about you, but I chose to ignore them, believing in the person I wanted you to be. You gave me all the wrong reasons to stay, and I ignored all the right ones to leave. Your words made me believe, but your actions made me realize the cost of my disbelief. I thought I could handle your darkness, but now it's consuming me. Everyone saw your lies from a mile away, but I chose to run towards them. The love you promised me wasn't love at all. It was a lie I was too eager to believe. I ignored the truth because the illusion of you felt safer than reality. You warned me about your past, but I thought I could rewrite it with my love. I was wrong. I tried to be your savior, but in the end, I ended up needing saving from you. I ignored the warnings, and now I'm left to rebuild the trust I broke with myself. Your lies were the perfect poison, and I was foolish enough to take the first sip. They told me you were trouble, but I thought I could love you through it. Now I'm the one who's broken. You led me into your chaos, and I followed blindly, thinking I could change the path. The truth was always in front of me, but I was too blinded by your charm to see it. They tried to warn me about the danger you were, but I was too stubborn to listen. I believed you when you said you were different, but your actions proved you were just like everyone else. You played me like a game, and I was too naive to realize the rules were always stacked against me. I ignored the signs because I didn't want to believe that you were just like all the others. The truth was louder than your lies, but I chose to mute it because I didn't want to hear it.